to get your thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, and welcome to another edition of Gator Talk. On this season of Gator Talk, we're gonna talk about this tw- 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 2024 Gator team, which I got somebody on here that 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 loves the Gators as much as we do. Um, go ahead, Mister uh, Stores.
Yes, sir.
Um, tell us uh, a little bit about yourself and
Hmm.
what do you thought about this 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 terrible game.
Yes, it was just that. So, as you said, I'm Adam Schwartz, and I'm 51. I have two boys. One of them is in the back seat here with me now. One just started at the University of Florida. He went there because I went there, and I have been as big a Gator fan as there has ever been for over 30 years. Um, So I went to the game yesterday with both of my boys, and it was humiliating. Um, last year was hard to watch, and we thought all of the things that went wrong last year that they fixed them, but this year in game one, it looked like they didn't fix anything. So it was just very disappointing.
Um, as we always say, you know, um, you know, the, it seems like this Gator team wasn't wasn't ready, wasn't you know p- prepared, wasn't you you know
No,
what I mean?
no, no, totally. I think that you're right. They looked they they looked unprepared, which is surprising, but they did. I mean, Miami looked like they knew what they were doing, and we looked like we were still trying to figure out what we should be doing.
I mean,
And, and that's
I
a bad
mean,
combination.
I mean, it's awful, man. The game was awful. The
Yeah.
Gators didn't look like they wanted to be there. You
Oh,
know.
I agree completely. And I think the biggest storyline now is going to be Graham Mertz, our quarterback, got hurt, and then
So
and then the true freshman came in and looked pretty good. And then this coming game is against a team that's going to be very, very outmatched. So if DJ Lagway comes in and plays great, there's going to be a controversy.
so what is mm, behind that that player that got you know um hurt or
The quarterback Graham Mertz, he got hit really hard, hit his head, and got a concussion. So sometimes you can come back and play the next week after a concussion. Sometimes
I'm
it takes a
I'm
few weeks.
I mean the person that they got you know shot.
Oh, Ricky Pearsall. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another whole story. He got shot over his watch. They were trying to steal his watch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, no, but he's okay. And I think I just read that he got released from the hospital. So he got shot yesterday, and apparently he's okay and he's on his way home right now. So he's very
Oh,
fortunate. It could have been way worse.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, that is unfortunate because you know he's a great player. Um,
Definitely. No, he was our best receiver last year, and he went in the first round of the draft. He's the real deal. He should be a really good professional receiver soon. But and he wasn't affected in any of his organs or anything. It went through him completely. So as unfortunate as it was, he's very blessed that it didn't do permanent damage and or take his life. Alex, you there? It looks like you froze. Maybe. Oh,
are you
you back?
there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm back. You froze, but it's okay.
I was trying to communicate with the gentleman that is supposed to be joining us.
Okay.
Sorry,
No, no,
but
no, you're fine. I just pulled into my house and I've gotta go inside with my son. Um, and I want to talk to you longer. So I look forward to next week if we can talk more. I just unfortunately today I just can't. I'm sorry, Alex, um, but I promise next week we'll talk a lot more to your audience. Let's-
oh, okay.
and to you. Is the other gentleman going to join now?
Yes, he's
Okay,
going to join now.
okay, good, good, because I don't want to leave you alone here. So you're going to have somebody else you talk to, right?
Yep.
Okay, all
So
right, Alex. All right,
I
so
just, I, ju- I just wanted to, to get your thoughts about the game, you know, and since you only have l- limited time,
yeah, yeah. No,
so
the game was painful, for sure. Um, but listen, Alex, good luck with the podcast today, and because it sounds like you'll have somebody else there soon. And then next week, we'll definitely do this much longer. Okay? How long do you
uh,
usually go for?
we go it all depends on how many segments that we have to talk about.
Okay. All right. Well, next week, I promise it won't be 15 minutes like this, but I do have to go. I got to feed him and go inside. Okay.
Okay,
All
okay,
right, Alex.
okay.
All right. Good luck and go Gators.
Bye, Alex.
Go Gators.
Goodbye, sir. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye. Hold on. Okay. And and next up is gonna be Adrian Green, which he should he should be joining us shortly. So uh Okay, okay, guys. Like like I said, I'm gonna be joined by my co-host in just a second. Um, the reason that I wanted to get 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 this so so, sorry, partner. I just wanted to get him on first, you know. And did you hear me, partner?
No, my headphones ain't working. Something going on. What's going on?
Sorry
Hold
about
on.
that, partner. Um, well, uh, hold on. Hold on, guys. We'll be right back. Um, let me get on. Hold on, guys. Let me get on my computer, and I'll be right with you in a second. Hold on. My co-host is uh uh,
Can you hear me?
agent. Can you? Yeah.
I wonder why I can't hear you through my headset. This is crazy. Yeah, I can hear you, but my I don't know what's up with my mic, my headphone.
Can can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um. So so guys, welcome to another edition of Gator Talk Season 2. How how are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing well. Where's the new guy?
I I just had him on earlier because he he had the he was still driving home, so um I just had him on earlier. That's why I had you come on. you know, so
Oh, okay.
so I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're
It
good.
it was kind of a limited time slot for him, so I had to get him on first, and then next week's show will I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, partner? So, tell us a little bit about what your thoughts were of of the the game. Obviously, we already know what transpired yesterday, but you know, can you hear me? Hello. I'm sorry, guys, about the technical issues. We're trying to get get this resolved with HN. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Well, well, obviously, we know what transpired, you know, on the game on Saturday. But give me your thoughts about, you know, the game, because I I think I think I think the game was awful, partner. All all the way to all the way around. The the Miami Hurricanes offense was unstoppable. You know what I mean? Are you there? Ah, ah, why? All right. Why why we try to figure out what's going on with my guess's problem, and can you hear me now, partner?
I can hear you loud and clear. I
So
keep losing you.
welcome. That's 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 the part of technology. I'm sorry, but but how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing tonight?
I'm I'm doing good. Um, so let's get this show you know you know started. So 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 what was your thoughts about the game? Although we already know who who won, but can you give us your thoughts about the game?
um, oh man, I don't even know where to start, man. Um, Disappointment. Um, I have great disappointment, resentment for what I seen yesterday. Um, I seen a football team that was not prepared. I seen a football team that didn't look well coached. I seen a football team that looked just like it did in 2021. I mean 2022, 2023. Um, I mean I seen a pretty bad team.
Like li- like I was dis- discussing with our guest when he was driving home from from
Hmm.
from Gainesville. You know, this team didn't look like it was ready to 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 play. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
and there was a lot of mo- and there was a lot of things that that went wrong.
Absolutely, man.
And you know how you know like I was saying to him, how can we come back from that and start winning? You know,
It's tough, bro. It's tough, man, because I mean everything that they put on film, the most embarrassing part of what happened Saturday is, I mean, right now Florida is the laughing stock of college football. When you mention
as
that name, people just start laughing. That's that's a new low for even Florida football. I mean, you can't even go nowhere with a Gator shirt on right now without somebody laughing at us. Um, yeah, it's. It's just embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing.
Uh, you know, is is there anything that you think that they need to work on, that they need to clean up, or
I mean, the players just do what the coaches tell them to do. You know, at the end of the day, you done had three different classes to get your own guys in. So all the
um,
promises he made about when he get his own players, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. Well, the majority of the roster is your players, and they look like they did when you took over with Dan Mullen players. But statistically speaking, the defense that played yesterday was worse than the defense that was playing yesterday.
and
Well, I said that wrong, but you know what I mean. I mean that team that played Saturday looked well statistically was worse than the team last year is what I meant to say.
I I decided to do things a little bit different tonight. If you, if you can, I don't have the score in front of us, but um, w- was the score like 41 to what was the last score? Uh, the
We had Florida had 17 points at home on opening day.
and the
8 months of practice,
and the Miami Hurricanes had how many points?
41 points. 8 months of practice, opening day. 500 yards of offense.
Sev,
Yep.
17 to 41. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. And this team, it they didn't look like they wanted to be out there because you know the the like I said earlier, while you was trying to get your audio straightened out, partner, this
Hmm.
team, this team just let the, the, the Miami offense win all all over them. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm. Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. They embarrassed us pretty good.
and I cannot and I cannot believe it was 17 to to 41.
Yep. At your own house. Came in your
Yeah.
backyard and beat you down.
And
Yep. It
this
was embarrassing.
and the, and this game was and this game was awful, awful. Like 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 you like you told me in season one. th- they look like a sun built team, you know.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, we heard all the talk about, getting bigger, stronger, faster, man, and it just didn't look that way Saturday, man.
and 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 the and the the startling news I found out from 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 that other gentleman that was on with me earlier.
Hmm.
Wiki Wiki Peer saw had a little al- altercation and apparently got shot, you know,
Yeah, that's true. It sucks, but that's true.
and he's
Yeah.
and and he's and he's released from the hospital and you know and heading home.
Well, that's
ac-
good.
ac- 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 According to the according to the gentleman that was on with me before you came on, he said
Yeah, yeah.
he said to me that if we need if we need him a little bit longer next time, then then he'll be he'll be on the show a little bit longer, but you know, but he only had like a couple minutes, partner. So I'm I'm sorry about that, and maybe we'll get him on the next episode. So,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
so what do you think that the Gators need to do to to win the rest of the games? I mean, you know,
I don't know, man. You had 8 months to figure it out. I mean, what can you fix in a week that you couldn't fix in 8 months? You know?
and and the and the and the season schedule I hear is all on social media that this schedule is tough. This schedule is going to be hard for the Gators to, accomplish. Is that true, or those are just rumors?
No, that's true. That's true.
So, uh,
It's just got a tough schedule. It is what it is. It's Florida. You don't like it, leave. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm disappointed. I thought our Gators were looking good, and one of our quarterbacks, Billy Napier, said in the press conference that that he got hurt on one of those plays.
Yeah, he got hurt because the offensive lineman couldn't block his guy and they knocked him out the game with a concussion.
Will he be able to recover? I mean,
I mean, he will recover. I don't think he'll be ready. I don't think he'll be ready for the game against Stanford. But he should be ready by Texas A&M.
I'm And again, guys, I'm sorry about our um, technical issues with my co-host. Hopefully, we got um, the audio figured out, you know. But this game was at- at- atrocious, and um, and like I was telling you before we got on the show. Um, I was listening to one of my sports shows that I listened to on Facebook. They are already saying that they want the coach fired. They want the 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 director fired, you know.
I mean, it's best to look at it this way. When I bring you in, or when anybody bring you in to do a job, and you not doing the job, do you let the person that's not doing the job keep the job, or give it to somebody else that deserve it?
Give give it to somebody that deserves it, but to 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 tr- to trash Billy Napier and and the University of Florida directed like that. I feel like it's a little bit mean, but
Oh yeah, I absolutely understand where you're coming from, and you got a legit gripe if you ask me. However, people tired, Alex. It's the same thing, man. I mean, you got to understand how much this rivalry means to people that, pour money into the system. People that spend money on merch and alumni that's still sending money, boosters that's sending money, the Florida Victorious members that's sending money. The Miami football head coach said this. He said, I got the best roster that money can buy. Now that means that you got the same kind of money that I got. You could have did the same things that I did, but you chose, for whatever reason in the world, to go a different route. You chose to go after a specific kind of quarterback. You chose to spend a specific amount of money on a certain player. You chose not to take this player because he's not a culture fit. At the end of the day, you do want the right culture fit in your program. But what matters most is you have to win games. You have not won a game since October of last year, 2023. You have lost 6 games straight. The last win in the swamp was last year. We have lost 6 games straight.
so
It's an
so
embarrassment to everybody.
I mean, how can we turn it around? Is it is it no point of being a Gator right now, or what do you think?
I think you can still be a Gator. I think you can still root your team on, but you have to I hate to even say this, man. It hurts me to my heart to even say this. But it's like you have to lower your expectations. You have to lower your expectations from I would love to win 11 or 10 games, or it's a busted season. To I pray that we can make a bowl game this year so DJ can get some extra playing time for the next coach that's possibly coming in.
Well,
That's
is
how low the expectations done got.
and 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 gra- and grand and and let me end with this. Grand Grand Merch didn't didn't look like he was you know wanted to to play either.
Well, Alex, when you're about to get your head smashed in by a 280-pound defensive lineman that's coming in, and you see this defensive lineman pushing your offensive lineman into your lap, and he finna knock your head off, the clock in your head start to speed up. I need to get rid of the ball quick. But what they did was they sped Graham Mertz up, and he started making bad decisions. And they sped him up so fast till he turned back into the Graham Mertz from Wisconsin. Now, I hadn't seen that Graham Mertz, none in 2023. This was my first time seeing Graham Mertz revert back to that Wisconsin quarterback. This was the worst game for Graham Mertz statistically since he left Wisconsin. So the performance, man, I think he had a QBR, man, of like 60 something. Like Graham is usually effective, but he was so shook and so rattled till he couldn't even make the check down throws that he was making. He had a guy open for a first down twice, and he missed him. He never saw him because his clock is sped up, you know.
Yeah,
And then they put this new right tackle out there, and he can't move his feet fast enough to block the edge.
that's what I told the other gentleman. He just didn't look like himself.
Yeah, yeah. I tell my wife, I say we didn't get nothing from Graham Mertz in this game. We got nothing. We got nothing from Graham. He didn't look like a leader. He did not look poised. He didn't look under control. Graham looked confused. I never seen this Graham Mertz. I never seen this version of him ever before in a Gator uniform. I don't question his judgment. I don't question his leadership. I know he giving the program everything that he got. It just may be that I wanted to think that it was a player issue, but I'm coming to the realization, Alex, it's not a player problem. We got a coaching problem, and we don't know how to prepare to win games, and we don't have a plan of action when we get punched in the mouth. We don't. I mean, but that's been Billy MO since he got there. So yeah, we in a lot of trouble. Gator
So,
Nation is in trouble.
so what? So what do you think going down the line in 2024? What do we need? What do we need to change? What do we need to do to start playing white as a team?
As I said before, Alex, at this point, It's too late for all the changes. You got 8 months to do that. It's time to play football. None of that matter no more. Either Billy gonna move out the way and let Russ Callaway call the plays, or Billy gonna call the plays and we gonna have another quarterback on a stretcher. It's simple. It's that simple. The offense that he
Oh,
loves so much, the offense that he loves so much, got his quarterback knocked out the game. The right tackle that he brought with him from Louisiana, not bashing him, because he probably shouldn't have been out there at right tackle. But if that's the best player we got at right tackle, then I say play him. But if that's the best that we got, you might as well put a freshman out there and let him grow, and we can live with the growing pains if the upside is just as good as his best side. It's too late for changes, Alex. It's time to play the game.
and I agree. You, you know, you know, it's time for Billy Napier to put on his big boy pants and call the plays.
Well, that's what Billy been doing. He been calling the plays. That's why Graham Mertz got knocked out the game.
But
That's
but
exactly why.
but do you see what I'm saying, partner?
Oh yeah, oh
This
yeah, oh yeah.
and this team to me last night was not ready to 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 play. Yeah, they got a
And
touch.
who fault is that? Who fault is that? Because they not ready to play. The man that you paying $56 million to. If I paid you $56 million or however $1 million it is, don't you think your football team should be ready to play after
Yeah,
8 months of training?
yeah, yeah, but I'm just giving you my opinion here. They to
Hmm.
me on TV they wasn't ready to play against the Miami offense. It was a, 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 atrocious.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You absolutely on point. I mean, you won't get no gripes out of me. They wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. I 100% agree. They paying him all this money for what? For what? Billy ain't proved it in year one. He ain't proved it in year two. And now it's year three. And guess what? The worst part of it is it looked like it's year one. All the coaches that done got hired at the same time, Billy got hired, doing way better than Billy. I don't know what it's gonna take for him to wake up, but I just come to the realization that he's not a good fit for Florida. I love Billy the person. I love Billy Napier the man. I don't love Billy Napier the coach. I
um,
love Billy Napier the man. He's a great man. I just don't like Billy Napier the coach. But I love the man. Now, with the man, we could sit down and talk forever. We could talk football all day. I just don't want to talk football about my team with him.
is there any closing remarks? Um, you know, um, for this game, and what is your keys looking forward to this next game against? next opponent that's on the schedule. Uh,
Yeah, so my keys is to get DJ as many snaps as you can, get him as many looks as you can, um, run a system that he comfortable with, and just get DJ ready, man. You got schools all across the nation starting freshman quarterbacks. It is what it is, bro. At this point, we have nothing to lose. I mean,
I
we're
mean
a foot
this.
we're a
I mean this
mhm.
game was. I'm sorry, Adrian. This
Are you okay?
game, this game was atrocious. I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt, but go ahead.
Hmm. Yeah, well, like I said, closing remarks. Let's just get DJ the ball and let him learn. Let him learn how to play football on a collegiate level, and I'm
Okay.
okay with that. So, yep,
Well,
get DJ the ball.
well, we'll have we'll have better audio for you guys next week. Um, I just decided to do it this way, so so it would be easier for me to do it, you know, with you know with our guest and you. Um, so is do do you know what time that we're gonna do the next episode?
No, I don't know, but we can get together and discuss it at a later date in the week.
Will was it was it too much for you about 7 o'clock or
I don't think 7 o'clock was terrible. If that's what y'all want to try and aim
or
for,
or
then we can
or
try and aim for 7 o'clock.
or 7:30? That
7 o'clock sound manageable.
yeah. Um,
Hmm.
and I hope that the gentleman, that we were supposed to be on here together. And again, I'm sorry about that. Just wanted to get his thoughts of the game first, but
Oh yeah.
maybe
Oh yeah.
it'll all work out for for next for next week's show. Do you see
Oh
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It'll work out. Yeah, it'll work out. So if we gonna link up next week at 7 o'clock, then we could give it a shot. It should work.
Um, hopefully the gentleman will join us. Like he
Yeah, yeah, it's
he
okay. It's okay. We'll get together.
he 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 was on here earlier, but he
Yeah,
couldn't.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, that's
He,
cool.
he just couldn't stay longer than just a couple
Hmm.
minutes because he's got two boys that he's gotta feed. Uh,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, you ain't even got to go into details. It's cool. We all good. We all good. We scheduled for 7 o'clock next week. That sound good to me.
Okay. Um,
Hmm.
I I
Other
just
than
have
that, I'm cool. Go
I'm
ahead. Go
just
ahead. Sorry about that.
I'm just trying to 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 work it out for everybody. You know,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
the reason that I moved it back a little bit because I want our guest, to in, introduce himself and you know and of course
Okay. Okay.
and and of course he was coming home from the game. You know what I mean. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, like I say, man, it's been good, man, and it's been good, and I look forward to meeting up with them, and hopefully us three can get together and we can put a show together. And I had fun. Sorry that we lost the way we did. It's an embarrassment to everybody, and and so we just want everybody to stay positive, man, and we'll keep praying that things get better. And at the end of the day, it's just a game. So um, we look forward to speaking with you soon, and we love you, man, and take care of yourself, and yeah,
and
man, we just look forward to talking with you soon.
well well um this this was episode one of our show for the 2024 Gators season. I'm sorry about my partner's audio, but that happens, and we'll put together a, a good a good show for you next week, guys.
Until next time, go Gators.
Adios, guys, and God bless.
Adios, amigos. Peace.